YouTube, what's going on, man? Trey Santana back with another video. And we got another reaction from 1090 Jake channel. It says Atlanta rapper Ola Runt escaped federal halfway house after Brooklyn goons tried to kill him. And to be honest, I didn't even know Ola Runt was in a halfway house. I thought he was all the way free. If y'all know who Ola Runt is, he used to make some good music a couple years ago. I used to listen to. Like, my favorite song by him is called Osborne Flow. If you know that song is hard. If you don't know that song, go listen to it. It's called Osborne Flow. I'm not gonna tell you again. But we finna get straight into the video. Y'all like the video? I'm finna like Jake video. Let's do it.
And what's up, everybody? That was a strong ass slap. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake, man. I'm rocking with y'all and y'all rocking with me. And for today, we have an update video on Ola Runt, who apparently escaped the feds, was given an extra 18 months in prison for doing so. But I'll say this. The reason he did it was because they were trying to drill him at the federal release, whatever it's called, that he was at. They were trying to get him while he was still in federal custody.
Damn, man, he keep putting up gun signs like they was trying to shoot him. Like, was they trying to shoot him or was they trying to, you know what I'm saying? Let us know, son, Jake. But also, I did know that they had rat allegations on Ola Runt's name, if I'm not mistaken.
Now, you don't have to crash. If you don't crash. Good looking dude right here. But I heard he makes YouTube videos and they're kind of good. So we're going to watch this just for a quick recap on Ola Runt, why he went viral as far as his criminal case, why he went viral again after exposing a rapper that was in the same prison as him that got poked up. And then we're going to jump into this new evidence. Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. See, that slap wasn't powerful enough. That was weak. 1090 Jake, man, I'm rocking with y'all and y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're going to be speaking on Ola Runt, accusing Florida rapper Glock 9 of going out bad and allegedly snitching.
Hey, this shit panned out terrible for Glock 9 for sure, bro. My nigga was for sure snitching. He even tried to say bro, y'all worry about me snitching, but what about everybody else? Well, sir, everybody else wasn't famous like you.
On the 19th, 2023, Atlanta rapper Ola Runt would take to Twitter with a surprising accusation saying, "Damn Glock 9, you went out bad," followed by 2 rat emojis. This was enough for the fans and bystanders on the internet to take off with rumors and speculation as Orlando rapper Glock 9 was now accused of snitching. This was the same rapper who's been hit with a Florida RICO, tied to a gang war within Orlando, and allegedly shot up his own cousin's house for...
Yeah, Glock 9 was one of the ones who was supposed to be known for being with the shits. I ain't gonna lie, his music used to be hard, though.
Being in an opposite gang. But the craziest aspect of this new allegation isn't the actual allegation. It's the fact that Ola Runt is calling him out while both rappers are currently in the same jail. Federal prison. Ola Runt was arrested back
taking
in
pictures together
within Operation Phoenix, an FBI takedown of 12. Hold on. Y'all see Woody?
Damn, I did not know that.
Takedown of 12 of Atlanta's most violent offenders. He'd be indicted by the feds after being found in possession of an FN-57 pistol loaded with 21 rounds, and after a guilty plea, he'd be sentenced to 57 months in federal prison.
Damn.
So with that right there,
that's over 4 years. That's about 5 years.
Was caught with a 5.7 as a felon, and he'd end up getting 57 months.
That's about 5 years
prison. So let's add that.
That's that's a little under 5 years.
That's just under 5 years in federal prison. But I got some new paperwork that apparently nobody's seen or posted on the internet. I don't know how the fuck I'm the only one that was able to get this, but Ola Runt escaped his halfway house and was sentenced to even more time in prison for doing so. But he literally had a legitimate reason. They were trying to kill him. Now, Ola Runt,
nigga, hey, boy, that boy really committed to the streets. That boy said, "I will break out this bitch before I tell the police my life in danger." Hey, man, That street shit gets so real, man.
Would write to the judge stating, I write on behalf of my client, Jaree Jalon Jackson, in advance of his January 27, 2026 sentencing on a single count of escape. According to United States Sentencing Commission, the average sentence imposed for escape in this district is 6 months. During that same period, no defendant received a sentence of more than 2 years. The government asked this court to sentence the 29-year-old Mr. Jackson to 27 to 33 months imprisonment. So they were trying to give him more than 2, less than 3 years. 36 months is a 3-year sentence. That's what I was given.
And the lawyer was saying that shit, nobody even got 2 years, and y'all trying to give him more than that.
Months would be 2 years. They're trying to give him something in the middle of that. Mind you, he was only sentenced to 4 years and almost, 5. That's a crazy sentence. Florida, I believe escape is a mandatory minimum 5 years off top just for escaping. It doesn't matter if it's the county jail, doesn't matter if it's a prison. This was a halfway house of the
Damn, 5 years just from the escape from the jail though. Dang, boy. But that's a high penalty to pay.
It's a little different, but
unless you got life or a lot of years.
Although his crime was undisputably serious, Mr. Jackson does not deserve an exceptional punishment. A meaningful sentence analysis must balance the gravity of his crime against the unusual adversity he has faced, taking into consideration his impoverished background and struggles with mental illness. It must also account for the very real prospect that, given the opportunity, Mr. Jackson, a sought-after music producer and recording artist, may lift his 2 young children out of the cycle of poverty and criminality into which he was born. On July 31st, 2024, the Bureau of Prisons, BOP, transferred Mr. Jackson from FCI Beckley in West Virginia. This was the prison that him and Glock 9 were at. To Brooklyn House RRC. Now, this is Brooklyn House RRC. It's basically a re-entry home, right? You go in there,
all the way in Brooklyn?
Obviously not locked up in a sense, but you have to ask for permission to leave, timesheet, all that. It's like a step back into getting.
They took that man from West Virginia to Brooklyn. God damn.
Permission to leave, timesheet, all that. It's like a step back into getting into society.
See, it got to be crazy being in like federal prison, because you can literally go from state to state, like from West Virginia all the way to Brooklyn. That's a decent little change.
Right here in the Dumbo neighborhood of Brooklyn, which is a nice neighborhood. I mean, you got the Equinox Gym, which costs like $500 a month. You got the One Hotel, which is one of my favorite hotels in New York. And literally the Brooklyn Bridge is right here. And then all of a sudden you're in Manhattan. So this is in a very nice neighborhood. Now, he'd be transferred.
That's the first time I heard somebody say something nice about Brooklyn, like ever. You just always hear negative when you hear Brooklyn, damn near.
To complete the 57-month custodial sentence that was projected to expire on April 12th, 2025. But in November of 2024, Ola Runt would walk out of an exit without authorization and was never to be seen again. Now, he would get arrested February 5th, 2024, fleeing from a traffic stop in Tennessee. After a pursuit, Tennessee State Police disabled the vehicle and placed him and his 2 passengers in custody. A search of the vehicle revealed 2 ounces of marijuana, digital scales, and handgun ammunition. Tennessee authorities subsequently charged Mr. Jackson with possessing drugs and drug paraphernalia, evading arrest, and reckless endangerment. So he escaped basically a halfway house in Brooklyn and managed to flee all the way to Tennessee while being wanted by the feds. Ola Runt remained in Coffee County custody for 4 months before he was finally transferred to federal authorities on June 4th, 2025. He was housed at MDC, which is in New York, serving the remainder of his sentence. That sentence, which was extended to reflect the loss of good time credit, was set to expire January 31st of this year.
Oh, that was 2020. Wait, so that shit happened over a year ago. He been on the run. Wait, am I not tapped in with this shit?
Now the government,
I'm still adjusting to it being 2026. At certain times when I see 2025, I be thinking this year, but let me lock in.
January 12th submission to the court incorrectly suggested that Mr. Jackson, aka Ola Runt, left Brooklyn to avoid remand on the basis of a failed drug test. So the government was trying to say he failed a piss test. That's why he ran away.
He ran for his life.
Ola Runt did not know of the BOP's decision to remand him at the time of his departure. He only knew that he was placed on restrictions and not permitted to leave. He was, however, increasingly concerned for his safety following an incident that occurred outside the facility several weeks earlier. During his time at Brooklyn RRC, Mr. Jackson was employed as a music producer at Brooklyn-based recording label Good Talk.
Damn, I really would want to know what the situation was he got into it at New York. Because it's like, you got to come back to the same spot. So they must have figured out where he was at. That shit got hot for him. That boy Ola got up out there.
Every morning during the work week, a driver met him outside Brooklyn RRC to transport him to the music studio. When you go to a halfway house, one of the things that they do is they make sure you're employed. You start working. He, being a rapper, gets a job at a recording studio in Brooklyn. So every day he signs his sheet, he leaves, he gets picked up, goes to the studio, works as a producer, working on beats, comes back, logs in, goes to sleep.
Oh, I thought but like, ain't he a rapper? Like, why? I guess you got to have a job. I don't know. I thought you could.
Until this happened. Just after 9 a.m. on September 19th, 2024, a white Mazda positioned itself several car lengths behind the silver SUV that was waiting outside Brooklyn to bring Ola Runt to work. When Ola Runt walked out, the Mazda pulled up behind the silver SUV and discharged 4 armed assailants. The assailants proceeded to fire several rounds at Ola Runt and his associates as he fled on foot down the street through a housing development.
Damn, I ain't know it got that hot. They actually shot at that boy. What the fuck did Ola do? Run off on the plug?
Security camera provided this image of one of the assailants just moments after the shots were fired. This is one of the men that popped out while Ola Runt is leaving.
He got 2 guns in his hand.
To work and shot at him. Tried to kill him in front of a federal halfway house. This
on
is
top of
bold
that
shit. Now, although Ola Runt escaped the assailants unharmed, the incident left him with a sense of insecurity and paranoia that ultimately derailed his efforts to make a success at the halfway house. In his interview with pretrial services, Ola Runt identified the September 19th incident as the primary reason he chose to leave the facility.
But I'm saying, okay, they did that in front of the facility. So like, did they not know about that? Did they not hear them shots go off? Did they not run no cameras? That should have been enough to just pack him up and move him instantly. Obviously, he can't be here.
I'll say this.
He shouldn't even have had to run if that was the case. Like, how did they not know about that?
If I get shot at leaving a fucking facility, yeah, I'm 100% escaping that bitch. Because what's going to happen anyways? I'm going to get reprimanded for not going to work. Well, I went to work and they shot at me. How does this not make sense? Send me somewhere else. What the fuck am
That's
I
what I'm saying.
in Brooklyn? Send me to LA or some shit. Send me, y'all don't got no federal shits in Hawaii? Let me go to Hawaii. Let me chill. I don't think I'm gonna get shot at.
Nah, bro, that's too much privilege, bro. See, you probably won't get shot in Hawaii, but they ain't gonna let you do that, Jake. Nah, bro, that's way too much privilege, bro. You got people out here who ain't did nothing wrong, who would love and die to go to Hawaii. Bro, they can't let niggas go to Hawaii on a free time vacation to go to jail.
Hey, let me go over there. Get me the fuck out of Brooklyn. If you're not, I'm going to make sure that my life is safe and I'm going to leave. And that's exactly what he did. He fucking ran and made his way to Tennessee. Now, he was supposed to be basically like out of prison already, right? And instead, he's given an extra year.
How did they not know about that, bro?
The good thing from this, I mean, obviously he's got to do another year and a half, but the good thing is, 1, he's alive. 2, he has no supervised release when that 18 months is up. Meaning when he leaves, he leaves. There's no halfway house. He's going home.
But how did they not know?
Bro, like, in my opinion, this is fucked up that he even got this. He took a plea in the situation. They were trying to give him way more time, double the time. But bro, you got shot at. And I'm surprised no one, I mean, maybe I just missed it. Nobody talked about this, that they tried to fucking assassinate him at a halfway house. And he ends up getting 18 months in prison for the shit. But hey,
that's crazy.
Ola Runt when I thought he falsely accused Glock 9 of snitching. Come to find out, Glock 9 was cooperating in multiple murders. And Ola Runt's just been holding it down. So shout out to him.
Bro, Ola Runt holding it down so hard, they tried to kill him outside the, the halfway house. He still ain't tell, boy. That boy true to the streets.
He's able to.
Y'all get that boy his platinum street card already.
That's 18 months off, incident free. Get back home, get back to his family, and get back to his music. But hey, it's 1090 Jake. Let me know y'all's thoughts and comments in the comment section. I'm rocking with y'all. Y'all rocking with me. Till next time.
That's crazy. Let me see what a couple of these comments talking about. It's probably just gonna be like people supporting Jake though. Free Ola Runtavius. That was a strong ass slap. Getting caught with 5.7 and getting 57 months. Judge got a sense of humor. The word analysis was kicking Jake ass. What's up, everybody? It's Heavy Hand Jake. Yeah, I knew that was probably. All right, y'all let me know what y'all think about that in the comments, man. That boy Ola, free Ola, man. Free Ola. He ain't do nothing too crazy. We can still say free Ola. But nah, I don't know how they didn't talk about that if it literally happened right outside of the halfway house. That shit crazy.